So everybody has stories to tell, and this is my story. So my story is actually about my language learning because I think it is important to get to know me a little bit before you think you can learn something from me. I think I should share my story. So I was born and raised in Thailand, and English is my second language, actually my third, because I was born in a bilingual family, Thai and Chinese. I started English when I was in third grade. My English language learning journey is not actually as smooth as other people may think. I actually failed a lot of times because I started from scratch while other people actually had started sooner, like a few years before I did. So I actually had a lot of catch up. But then again, because a lot in my family do not speak English at all, so I actually had no help at home. So I would do as the best I could when I was doing my homework and everything else. And then during the grade came, of course I failed. I failed in the third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, seventh grade, eighth. Really, it has become a kind of game with my family to see whether I would pass the English language or not. And every time it's when I show the grade and it's like 0 or actually F, basically I had to go through a remedial session, an exam, a makeup exam to actually to make it as a passing grade. It's not funny until the ninth grade that when things had changed. Ran into a teacher who actually used games and activities that outside of the textbooks that I felt a little more fun to learn, and that changed the way that I see the the language learning, changed the way that I think about the language, and actually I got a lot better. Imagine from getting 0 or F throughout your whole 7 or 9 years in school, and then I changed from 0 into actually I think I forgot, but I think during the ninth grade I may have received the either a C or a B, and then it just kept improving over the semesters. Each semester I got a little better, until towards the end of my high school, I actually ended up with no more failing English, and I I got grade A or actually 4, because we actually used their numbers at my high school. So it's just 0 is F, and then 4 is actually the A. So I got the A, and everybody was surprised because that was a lot of improvement over time, a short period of time actually. So it was interesting. But of course, I also it wasn't just school. It wasn't just school. It wasn't just teacher. It also a lot to do with my own interests. I started to get a lot more interest in learning the language, and one thing led to the other. I started to realize that learning another language is not that bad, and it's just over time I get a lot better. And one day I was like, oh, you know what, I wanted to be a language teacher. And a lot of people may not realize that, but you may hear me speaking English right now, but English is actually my third language, and I get motivated to learn. As I said, anything can happen if you put your mind into it. I'm sure you'll be success one day too. So that's a short story. I'm sure I will tell you more about it when I have more opportunities, but right now I am going to enjoy a cup of coffee and a pound cake. All right. See you later. Thank you so much. Bye.